Hey everyone, Paulie here from HardDrive Radio, and I am very excited to be sitting down today with what is probably my favorite breakout band of 2019, and that is Blake and Zach from the band Saul. Thanks for coming to see us today, guys.
Absolutely, man. We are so happy to be here.
Yeah, it's an honor, truly.
I mean, it's been such a crazy story for you guys. Like, just blew up practically overnight, and like it's a story that I want everybody in the rock and roll world to know, because you guys, like, next year everyone's gonna know who the hell you are, so they need to get on it now, so they can pull that hipster card and be like, I knew them before they were cool. Yeah. That's what I want for you guys.
I'm down with that. Yeah.
So let's kind of start at the beginning for this band. Tell me about how you put the band together. Actually, let's even go before that. Tell me about picking up an instrument for the first time. What made you know that you want to do rock and roll for your life?
Yeah. Well, I remember even being a kid. And Zach, one day, I don't know why you got a wild hair. Your mom and dad, hey, I want to start playing guitar. So mom and dad we had this J.C. Penney's magazine sitting there, and it was like the Jimi Hendrix story where it got a little harmony guitar and a little harmony amp, and from there he just plugged away, and then it went to an Epiphone, went to a PRS, and then just kept evolving. And since then. Zach was the first one to teach me how to play, because I was originally bass player, and now I'm 10 steps above him. But
the humility is real.
No, but yeah, he taught me how to play, and then from there on, I mean, it was kind of it had to happen. It was in our blood at that point. So being where we're at right now, I owe everything to Zach just wanting to do it from such a young age.
Do you hold that over him?
Absolutely. Clearly, I'm the better looking brother too, so we'll take that.
Yeah.
So, like, you guys, you're playing your kids. Tell me about the formation of, because I'm sure you've played together for years, but tell me about the formation of the band Saul itself and how you put this project together.
Well, in high school, we were in a cover band and playing with some buddies of ours, and we wanted to take the original route. And we didn't know what the band was going to be. We didn't know what was going to happen. We actually wanted to incorporate those guys that was in that cover band, but we couldn't write together. The chemistry was all weird. So Zach and I just went off, and we got a drummer from a town, 40 minutes away, and did it as a three-piece. And when we did the cover band, I didn't sing. We had auditions, people coming in, and by the end of it, I'm just like, Zach, man, I think I can do it, and just the rest was history from there. And for a long time, we were just a three-piece, just Zach and I, driving around, doing our thing with the drummer in the back. And, so we're happy to be where we're at right now, for sure. It's been a long road, but we've learned a lot.
I want to just kind of go through with each of you, and Blake, we'll start with you. Tell me who, like, your musical heroes are. Who are the people who make you want to play rock and roll?
Honestly, I'm a huge Eddie Vedder fan.
Nice.
I love Eddie Vedder, everything that he does. When I my high school era, I had the Hybrid Theory, I had Pearl Jam 10, and I had Black Sabbath's Greatest Hits. That was in my disc changer in my room that I was rocking out to. So those right there are my heroes.
How about you, Zach?
Yeah, in my infancy, it started with Kurt Cobain and Nirvana. I got into that hardcore. So when I started playing guitar, the easy riffs, of Kurt Cobain, and then I really got into Tony Iommi, of Black Sabbath. And then as I started progressing as a musician, I really found that I really fell in love of Adam Jones of Tool. And so still to this day, Adam Jones of Tool is my biggest influence, where I kind of mimic and learned how to do my rhythm and my leads kind of simultaneously at the same time to kind of get a hybrid playing. So yeah, Adam Jones all the way.
Nice. So the band name, Saul, what's the story behind that?
Well, when Zach and I were getting ready to start the band, we didn't know what to call ourselves. And since it was just Zach and I doing the thing, our older brother, Caleb, he's like, why don't you guys use something part of your last name? You guys are Bedsaul, why don't we use Saul? And from then on, we were like the Saul boys, the Saul brothers, you know what I mean? So Saul just stuck, and we've been riding it out for a while, and I love it. Hey, fits on the knuckles.
There you go. Nice 4 letters right across. So this is a big moment for you guys. I got a call from one of our affiliate stations, because we're a syndicated show, and He's like, you guys got to check out this band Saul. Like, you got to, and he sends me the music, and I'm like, hey, this is pretty good. And then he calls me literally every day for the next 2 weeks. Like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think of this band? And they're like, they're really good. They're really good. But like, we don't normally play unsigned bands.
Yeah.
Ever. But there was just such this groundswell behind you guys, and there's like all of a sudden everyone's really interested in this band Saul. I'm like, I never even heard of these guys before. What label are they on? They're like, oh, they're unsigned. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
So like, were you like passing out like cash or drugs to like what?
Well,
what happened?
It couldn't have been the drugs because we were doing them all. But no, just joking.
Yeah, can't pass out what you don't have.
It was kind of crazy. We took, like Blake was saying, we were a 3-piece for a long time. We took a 2-year hiatus, and we had a game plan. Got a bass player, William, in. Our drummer at the time left, so we got Joe into the mix. We sat down. We decided to basically map out the next 5 years. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to achieve it. And we got a phenomenal manager, Chris Dawson.
Yep, from Seasons After.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yep.
Love Chris. Chris and Jimmy from Seasons After, some of our best friends.
Yep.
We just got the right team. And when after those 2 years, after we got everything in place and we landed, our 5 years
shrunk down to 6 months.
Yeah, it was pretty
that
insane.
Fast. Look, you're saying almost overnight. Yeah, it really was.
Tell me about meeting Chris. Like, was you just at a gig one day, or like how'd that happen?
It was really dumb how we met Chris. When we were first getting going in like 09, 10, we got to open up for Seasons After. We were just dumb kids.
Cry Little Sisters just started blowing up
Just
for them.
started blowing up. And I bring up the story to him still to this day, and he doesn't remember it. But whatever. But I remember it, and it was a huge impact on me on what I wanted to do. I mean, all the guys from Seasons After were nice, humble dudes, you know, and it's still even are to this day. And we released the record, or we actually released a single, and he's like, he got his hands on it from a buddy of his down there, and he's like, whoa, what is this? And he started mixing it, and he's like, I'll do it for free, just, you know, I mean, I just want to be part of the team, and which was crazy, you know, and from then on, I mean, it just kind of was a snowball effect, and now we're bro down with them, good friends. I mean,
we kind of guilt tripped him into managing us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that was good on your part. Smart move.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Business 101.
Yeah.